So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also support my small business at latricelimited.com. So I did a video a little bit ago talking about student loan forgiveness and how great it's going to be. Not really. I said it was pretty much like Crohn's because at the end of the day, this should have been done a long time ago. Okay, you got a lot of people who they get quote unquote free education in their other countries, yet we can't do that. We just have people elected that are refusing to do so, so they could keep more money in their pockets, whatever. So like I was saying, it was for federal loans that were taken, and then you could get between 10,000 to 20,000 depending on what your loans look like, grants, whatnot. And it was supposed to be for federal grants. Okay, very important. So came across this. In a major shift, the Biden administration will no longer cancel the student debt of borrowers with privately held federal student loans. Alex, what the heck does that mean? So essentially, if you have a loan that was from a third party, it was federal technically, but it was from a third party, you would not be eligible for it. Okay, that affects many millions of people. Okay, and it's what I'm saying. If it's not one thing, it's the next. And someone actually brought up a really good tweet. The Inflation Reduction Act that doesn't reduce inflation has now been followed with the student debt forgiveness plan that doesn't forgive student debt. Here's the thing. You have a lot of these little acts and plans and, oh, this would be great. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. Now I don't have to worry about this and I could get the load off and, right? And everyone's so happy about it. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. They give you a little bit. It's just like the Democrats who do this kind of stuff. They give you a little bit and they're like, hey, what she got on her plate? You got a full plate. But now you're looking at somebody else's plate. Oh, they got a chicken wing. Oh, I got a drumstick over here. Here, let me just steal this from you. So even though I provided you with the food, I now want to start cherry picking what I get until you're left with a grain of rice. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening here. Let me go and introduce this nice, beautiful, lovely bill to you. And then it's like, that's too nice. Let me take that out. Take that part out. Take that part. Yeah, sir. But it was a 5-page thing and now it's only 2 paragraphs. Yeah, that's fine. Just give that to them. And that's what's happening. So now you took away one of the biggest things that everyone was cheering. Yeah, this is why you vote blue no matter who. And now millions of people are not getting the relief that they thought they were going to get. I got an article here. In a reversal, the Education Department is now excluding some borrowers from student loan relief. Biden announced plans for sweeping student loan forgiveness in August. This includes up to $10,000 in forgiveness for federal student loan borrowers and up to $20,000 in relief for Pell Grant recipients. In order to qualify, borrowers had to be under certain income thresholds, $125,000 for individuals and $250,000 for households. Now, federal student loan borrowers whose loans are not held by the U.S. Department of Education will no longer be able to consolidate in order to qualify for President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program. However, the plan announcement immediately raised questions as to whether borrowers with Federal Family Education Loan Program or FFEL loans not held by the government would also be eligible. At the time, the Education Department was said to be exploring strategies to allow those overlooked borrowers, who are estimated to total roughly 5 million. Okay, so here's the thing. You have a lot of people who, if they're going to keep this, which I'm sure they are because they want to save as much money, but then they're cool with just sending money to Ukraine and sending money elsewhere and pocketing cash and doing all this other corrupt stuff and whatever, 800 billion military package. They're cool with that, but we can't reduce your student loan. I mean, that's a you problem. Well, how about ending homelessness with 20 that's too easy. You know what I mean? We'd rather just put it over here for more hard stuff. And that's the kind of stuff that's happening. You gave all these people hope and change, yet nothing, it has amounted to nothing, So now people who thought that they were going to have some level of relief. Oh my goodness, I didn't have a Pell Grant, but I had a federal loan and they said this is going to get canceled. And now you turn around and it's like, oh, let me pull that rug real quick. And then now people are just, people are upset because people are like, I thought I was going to get ahead. You haven't, during this whole pandemic, you have not helped anybody out in any way, not significant or minuscule. You just haven't helped anybody out at all. And then now you look at this.